Thursday Night Football in Week 10 has the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. I will be taking a look at the Baltimore Ravens players this season. Lamar Jackson is the top fantasy player this season. He currently is on pace to throw 4,500 yards this season, which would shatter his previous career high of 3,678 yards from last year. Derrick Henry is the RB1 of the season and has answered any questions or concerns about him as he turned 30 earlier this year. 30 has always been the age when running backs would usually start to decline precipitously. Henry is proving he is an athletic specimen and an exception to the rule. He has fit perfectly in this offense. If they can maintain their positional leads, they'd become the first quarterback/running back duo to top their respective positions in fantasy points in the same season in 25 years. The last duo to accomplish that feat would be the 1999 Greatest Show on Turf St. Louis Rams, who had Kurt Warner and Marshall Faulk. Mark Andrews up until this season was comfortably Lamar Jackson's security blanket and top pass catching option, which always added to the allure of having him on your team, with a tight end being a team's top option. This is not the case this season, as Zay Flowers resoundingly has been the top pass catching option. Zay Flowers in 4 of his last 5 games has scored at least 15 fantasy points in half PPR league. He is going up against the Bengals again, who are the first team he played in this hot streak. In that game, he had 12 targets, which resulted in 7 receptions for 111 yards. I'm not worried about the addition of Deontay Johnson to this offense, and I have Flowers as a top 15 wide receiver option the rest of the season. With T. Higgins most likely to miss his 3rd straight game, Chase will look to replicate his performance he had against the Ravens in Week 5. In that game, he had 10 receptions for 193 yards and 2 touchdowns to go with that, which was by far his best performance of the season and reminded people that he is capable of playing like the best receiver in the league. Chase Brown has had to share carries with his backfield mate, Zach Moss, this season, but Moss is now expected to miss the rest of the season with his neck injury that he suffered against the Raiders last week. The Bengals acquired Khalil Herbert from the Chicago Bears at the trade deadline, but I don't think he will eat into Brown's productivity much, but it is definitely a situation to monitor. I have Brown as a top 20 RB option the rest of the season. This has been Jawad. Like and subscribe for more.